creepy horror. Watch, if you dare.
This is one of the first stories we received, told by someone who still can't make sense of what happened. It's real, it's disturbing, and it might make you think twice before walking alone in house.
I was 19 when this happened, and even now, 3 years later, I can still feel that same chill every time I think about it. My parents had gone on a weekend trip to visit my aunt, and I had the entire house to myself. Normally, I'd invite a friend over or maybe go out, but that weekend, I just wanted to relax. I made some popcorn, wrapped myself in my favorite red fleece blanket, and started watching a crime documentary on Netflix. It was around 9:15 p.m. when I got the first text. The number wasn't saved in my phone, and I didn't recognize it. The message read, "You look comfy. Red suits you." At first, I thought maybe it was a friend playing a joke. I even laughed nervously, but that laugh died quickly when I realized my curtains were closed, mostly, except for a narrow gap in the living room window that faced the street. I pulled the curtain shut and stared at the phone. I didn't respond. I figured if it was a prank, they'd stop. A few minutes passed. Then another text came. "Don't be shy, Leah. I've missed watching you." My stomach dropped. My name wasn't on social media profiles. I kept a low profile online, and how did they know I was alone? I stood up and locked the front and back doors, even though I was pretty sure I already had. I checked the basement and every room, turning on every single light in the house. I even grabbed my dad's old baseball bat from the closet, just in case. I tried calling one of my friends, but it rang twice and then went straight to voicemail. Classic timing. Then came the third message. "Do you still have that scar on your knee? From when you fell out of the treehouse?" My hand started shaking. I hadn't thought about that in years. I was 7. I'd been climbing the old treehouse in my grandparents' backyard. No one outside my family knew that story. No one. That's when I knew this wasn't just some prank. Whoever this was, he knew me. I called the police immediately. I was crying, panicking, pacing in circles. They arrived in less than 10 minutes. 2 officers searched the area, walked the perimeter, and checked my phone. The messages stopped as soon as they got there. They told me to block the number and keep my phone close. They couldn't trace the sender immediately, but they filed the report. They offered to let me stay somewhere else for the night, but I stubbornly said no. I figured it was over. But I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the couch, lights on, bat in my lap, heart racing at every sound. I must have checked the locks 20 times. The next day, I had a friend come stay with me. Nothing happened, no new texts. For a while, things were quiet. I tried to put it behind me. Then, about 2 weeks later, something happened that I still can't explain. It was early morning, maybe 6:30 a.m. I was getting ready for work when I opened the mailbox. Inside was a plain white envelope. No stamp, no name, just a photo of me sleeping in my bed. My heart nearly stopped. The angle of the photo was from inside my room, just beside my closet door. There were no signs of a break-in, no missing items, just that photo. I moved in with my cousin for a while. The police reopened the investigation, but they never found anything. The texts were untraceable. The photo? No fingerprints. I haven't heard from him again, but I still keep that baseball bat next to my bed. And every night, without fail, I check the closet before I sleep.
If you've ever experienced something you still can't explain, a story that keeps you up at night, send it to us, because this is just the beginning.